Hey YouTubers, this is Indigo Skies 777 and I'm here to talk to you about my heroes. Basically, I don't want this to be a rant, so if it's rantish, please excuse me. I recently, for the past probably 8 weeks, I'm in Central Texas, South Central Texas, and I could not find a good braider to save my life. Good meaning professional, meaning on time. Call me if there's a problem with my appointment. Don't have me waiting for you. Are you crazy with that price? This is not the picture that I showed you. Why did you say you could do that when clearly that's not your forte? I don't even know what to say. And I've tried everything. I feel I've tried everything. I've gone online. I've looked at reviews for local braiders. I've gone to nearby cities. I thought if I drove to Houston that maybe you could swing a dead cat without hitting a good braider there. Wrong. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. So I've even stopped people in the street who have had nice hairdos. I'm like, oh my goodness, who's done your hair? Now that didn't. I'm not saying that never went right. There were times when that went very right, and then there were times when it went very left. And I'm getting ready to go away to a really nice place, and I wanted my hair to look nice. It's an island, and I need for my hair to be cascading down my back. No, I wanted a sexy, exotic hairstyle. And I've wanted this for a really long time. You know how long? Janet Jackson, Poetic Justice time frame. And I knew that it would be a heavy hairstyle. I'm very tender-headed, so I knew that would be an issue. But it isn't just like I went to black hairstylists in shops. They didn't do me right. I went to African shops. They didn't do me. And I'm like, am I not speaking clearly? And even if I'm not, I've shown you 12 pictures of the look that I wanted. I showed you the look when I'm playing tennis. I've showed you when I'm reading a book. I've shown you how I want to look when I'm looking down, when I'm looking away. I mean, like, I'm very specific. And I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I finally found a gem. I will I will put their information in the description so that if you're in the area, it was in San Antonio, Texas, if you're in the area, that you can hit them up. Anytime I find good food, good anything, except, yeah, I wouldn't put that on blast. But I'm saying, you know, G-rated stuff, I'm going to put, that's good. I'm going to put that, I'm going to do a video on it, and I'm going to hook, you know, they're not paying me, but I think that word of mouth is tremendous. And I think that we, as black women, especially, women period, but black women, trying to find good hair products, people who can take care of our makeup needs if we're into that, our nails, people that know our skin, that's not easy. And I'm in Texas, so anywho, my hair is really, my head's sore, but I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take it down. Oof. Oh, I turned 50 in April, and I decided I've never had a edgy haircut or style in my life, so I just went in the bathroom and cut my hair off on the side and in the back. So anyway, that's what you see over there. This is caniculon hair. I got a mixture of a 1B and a number 4. You can't really see it, but anyway, I'm gonna try to stand up so you can see how long it is. You see it? This is my My hand is where my butt is. Well, where my butt starts. I showed them a picture. Wait, let me back up. I called them when my braider, who took how many hours? She nice girl, love her. Just met her, but she's good people. Braiding's not a thing. She started. Our appointment was at 10. She got there at almost 1, so we started at 1. This was at my house, so that's the only reason that wasn't like that I didn't go insane over that. But I scheduled my day around that appointment, and it was on a Friday, and okay, it was this Friday. Okay, so she showed up. She didn't take a lot of breaks or anything. She took 2 breaks, but she started my head at 1 and left at 10:15. I wasn't done. Maybe half of my head was done. And a good part of my head hair, you can't even braid. I'm cool. I was cool. She wanted to charge. I'm going to give prices and everything. I don't know why people don't do that. She charged me. She was going to charge me $120. The braids were micro. When I said well, to me they were micro. I'm going to try to find a picture of it because I think I deleted them by mistake. But they were too skinny. I don't like skinny braids. I just don't like them. So they were too skinny. And then the hair, I had all kinds of hair for her to work with. And she said that she was good with working with it, but that wasn't true. So anyway, so it took that long to do part. It wasn't even half my head. It was a third of my head. So I went to these. I called. The next day she was supposed to come over and finish my head, and she called and some stuff came up and she couldn't, and proposed to do it either later that night, or if I could wait the next day, Sunday, which is today, Father's Day. Did I have plans to do anything on Father's Day? No, I didn't have tickets to the opera or nothing. But that would have meant I dedicated my whole weekend just to get my hair braided. So I was furious because I felt like a ghetto hot mess has happened to me yet again. And I didn't know what to say to her. Because I like her. She's nice. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's business. And the funny thing is I explained all of this, how I am, to her beforehand. So, like, for that to happen anyway, it was like, what? So I thought quick. And I got on the phone and pulled out this number from this girl I met in the library. She gave me a card. And she said, these are the people who did my hair. Her hair was micro. I don't like micro. But you could see the work. The work was good. Now, I don't know if you can tell. I'm sorry about my lighting. You see him? I love it. I'm so happy. I would cry, but I think it would make my head hurt, so I'm not going to. She took me in, first of all, last minute. I called them. The girl contacted me and told me she would be late, or here are your options. At, what time was it? Let's say it was like 3:30 when she texted me that. I got on the phone immediately and called that shop. They told me they could take me in 40 minutes. I told them what was up. I told them I didn't like how my hair was. I told them a third of it was done. It was down to my waist, and they're supposed to be box braids, and they're not. Could you finish my head? They said yes. I got out there. I was a little late because of traffic, but I left the house right away. That's just how it happened. I contacted them and let them know what was up. They called me after I called them to see if I was still on my way. I like that. I mean, a lot of people don't do that. Anyway, I like that they did that. I got there. The shop was clean. there were no ghetto happenings in there, you know. They had complimentary soda and chips. I thought that was nice. They took me right away. I didn't have to go in and sit down and wait and watch other people get their hair done. Um, um, One of the things I learned on YouTube they did, which was when you get the conneculaon hair. I'm sorry, he's kind of bothering me a little tiny bit. It's new, so um, um, where you get the hair and you shake it, and then you get a blow dryer, and putting the heat to the conneculaon hair makes it silky, and the hair changed, the texture and the dynamic of the hair changed, and it was freaking beautiful. And I told her what I wanted. I showed her a picture, and she said basically what you want, and she just translated it in French to the other girl. She spoke English, but still. And they said, okay, let's go. And what they charged me to do the rest of my head, which was, you know, another 2/3 of my head, was $140. So I said yes. And where my hair stopped before, I'm just gonna hold this up instead of stand. It stopped where my bra connects. So it was about right here. It was that much shorter where my fingers are pinching. She did a couple of braids, and then it was over here. And she brought them over, and she said, look at these and tell me what you think. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the ends left out. I wanted the braids, all of them in the same size. I wanted to cry. I was so happy. She knew what I was talking about, and she actually did it. And then when I asked about mixing the hair, not a problem. She got the 2 hair colors that I had, which I told you can't. It's hard for you to see it, but I see it when I'm in the sun. But she mixed the 2 together as she went. Oh my God. There were 4 other braiders and 4 other customers in the shop. They're all excellent. I couldn't even say, no, you got to go to her. The girl I went to, her name's Miriam, and she's only in the shop like 3 days a week. They're open every day of the week. I love that. They take not special appointments, but they will make arrangements to do your hair on a Sunday. So 3 of the ladies are at the shop right now working on people. What else did I like? When they chit-chatted, I didn't feel like they were talking about me. They could have been. But you know how, I don't know, everybody's different. I don't like when I'm in a room full of people speaking another language and they're doing that for hours and I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't feel that in there. Every once in a while they would speak in French, and I took French. I took a year of French. I remember a little bit of it. And then I'm taking Spanish and Italian too. So I was picking up on some things. I just didn't feel like they were like, look at that big ass head. You're going to be here all night. I didn't feel like anybody was saying that. Yeah, it's big. So what I'm getting at is I'm happy. I'm surprised I'm touching this. You don't understand how tender-headed I am. But I do want to show you. I haven't even looked in my head like I'm showing you right now. So I don't even know. You could see an alien in there. I wouldn't know. But this is my head. I asked them to put it this way just in case you're like, why does she have her hair like that? I wanted it this way. She was going to put it all back. I said, I can't. I need the pain to be evenly distributed. I need it to hang this way and that way. If all my hair was, I would probably walk. I don't even know how I'd be walking around. I don't, because already I'm kind of doing this. But in 3 days, it's going to be gone. But the end of this, oh my God, this is so long. I'm sorry. I'll try to condense it. But in the end, she said that the hair, what the other girl did, it didn't look right. And then because it was here, you would have seen it. So she called, I said, can you do me a favor? Can you call your boss back and ask him how much more it would be for you to take this down, the other 1/3 of my head down, and make it all look like this? I'm sorry, that's not what I said. I said, can you get the last rose? Anything in between here, I don't care. Nobody's going to see that. Because I was so happy with this. I would have just maybe worn my hair like this the whole time, like, and hidden it. Because I was so freaking happy that any of this was happening. She called her boss. Her boss said, how many rows up do you want? And I said, 3. I felt 3. I said, yeah, 3's good. 3 rows. So the price she gave me from 140 was $180. So she added $40 to it. She said that price includes $10 for taking the hair down and I guess $10 a row. That's the math I did. I don't know why she came to 40, but that's what she said. So she's doing my hair and she's taking, and then I realized she's taking all of it out. And I didn't say nothing. She said, listen, even though she said, excuse me, that it's $40 to do part of it, I'm going to take all of it because I want it to look nice and you don't need any of that other stuff in there. That was so nice. That was so cool. And she did do the dropping of hints, like, I know that you said I'm only going to charge you $40 for it. I'm just going to do this because it doesn't look right. To me, she was informing me what she was doing, but also, I hope you tip me. And I did. I was so happy. My head is killing me. I slept for crap last night, but the work is beautiful. In the end, I'm going to try to take pictures and post it. I'm real new at this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for the length of this video. But I thought it was important to give people who deserve a shout out. A shout out. All right. Thanks. This is Indigo Skies 777. Peace.